Hello, everybody. I'm Eric Grégoire. I'm the CEO of SHG, Swiss Hospitality Group. Today, we will learn about entrepreneurship, and that's a course which has a lot of success in our universities. At SHG, a lot of students, they ask for this course, entrepreneurship, because it's a topic that maybe 80% of the people they want to learn, they want to become managers. And this is the first step, and the second step in the future is to have their own business. So in hospitality, of course, very often in our universities, so it's about hotels, about restaurants, but we will teach you today how to become an entrepreneur, but in all type of industries, not only in hospitality. So basically, if you want to become your own boss, if you want to become an entrepreneur and open your own business, all right? So this is what we will see today in this video. So you can see on the screen. So it's not for everybody. Not everybody could become an entrepreneur, and that's a reason why you need to kind of see if you have the ability to become an entrepreneur. And if you don't have the ability now, you need to work on maybe your weaknesses, and we will see that later, to to correct, and to make some improvements, and then later on you can become an entrepreneur. So I will teach you now all about entrepreneurship. So the first thing to understand is, what are the reasons? Why do you want to become an entrepreneur? Okay, if it's just you wake up one day and you want to become, entrepreneur and to want to open your own business, or it's kind of reflection that you have for a very long time, for several years, and you feel now ready to open your business. Okay, those are different reasons. And the reason number one is about the freedom. The freedom because you become independent. Basically, you can work whenever you want, from anywhere you want. This is about the theory. Then I will tell you a bit more about what it is in the reality. But you become independent. There's no managers to tell you what to do. But once again, is not the reality, because in the reality, perhaps you need to pay back a loan to some investors or to some banks, etc. You have some shareholders as well. So it's not that full freedom unless you finance by yourself, but still, maybe your clients will also put a pressure on you. So we'll see that later. But the first reason, when you want, let's say, to quit your job and to become, entrepreneur, is to have this freedom, and to do whatever you want. If you feel that you have a good idea, a good project, and you want to do it, then there's nobody who will tell you no, it's not possible. So you will go for it. You will be able to also to take the decisions that you feel that are the best. So this freedom is kind of priceless. People, they like it. And very, very often, people, they quit the job, they got experience, they quit the job when they feel they are ready, they will start one business. And if by, things happen, you kind of lose your business, it's rare that people come back to a company. Most of the time, people will go for bankrupt or, fail, let's say, and then they will start again with another business. And they will continue to be entrepreneur until they become successful. And at some time, you're learning from the experience, good and bad. And at some point, you become kind of successful, because with the time, with the experience, you are getting better and better. It's very rare that people, they quit everything, they do business, they fail, and they come back to the previous life. It's not, I don't say that doesn't happen. It happens, but it's not so often. Why? Because they like, even if they failed, they like this freedom. They like the fact that they're independent now, and that's really priceless. So that's also something that you need to pay attention. If tomorrow you have some staff working for you, well, don't forget that they could be the next one to do a business. And sometimes your own staff, they want some freedom. So that's, we come back to the videos about management of people, but you have to take this into consideration when the choice of management styles, for example, that you are using, because probably in your team now, some people, they want to become entrepreneur as well, and they have this profile. So it's also a way you need to manage them as well in the right way. Anyway, I will not teach you today about management of people. Today is more about entrepreneurship. If you're interested in management of people, you have the courses and the videos as well about management of people. So the freedom, is the main reason why people, they want to become entrepreneur. Then we have another reason is to be financially, not stable, but because they are quite stable with a salary, but to have some ambitions. Okay, to make a dream becoming a reality. Let's say unless you are the CEO of one very large company, most of the time, when you are a staff, you are quite limited and you cannot become super rich. So the way to become rich and super rich is to have your own business. And for example, tomorrow you want to buy a yacht, you want to have your private jet, you want to drive a Rolls Royce, this is the dream of many people, to have a big house and to have a house for your parents and to have another apartment, etc., etc. If you want to achieve all that, it costs money. And to pay this, when you are just a staff, even you are a manager, is very complicated, because you need to pay some taxes and it takes a really long time to be able to finance all that. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's difficult, and you really need to work in a company with a lot of bonuses, and to have to be in a very large corporation to be able to pay all that. So it's quite rare. So most of the people who have, I don't know, private jet, a yacht, and several houses, or one very big house, fully financed, it's very often by people having one company or several companies. They are entrepreneurs, and that's that's something that you need to understand. And that's the reason why people, they want to become an entrepreneur, because it's not guaranteed that they will succeed, but at least they try. And it's a dream. And if you even don't try, well, you have absolutely no chance to achieve your dreams, So it's like if you don't play at the lottery. If you don't play at the lottery, you will never win. Okay, so if you don't try with one business or two business, well, you have no chance to finance your dream life with whatever you want: houses, cars, villas, apartments, whatever shopping that you want to do, whatever, boats, jets, etc., etc. So this is also one of the reasons, because many people, they dream, they see people on social media, etc., and say, why not me? That makes sense, right? They want to try, at least. They want to try. They don't want to have any regrets in the future, because it's also part of the career plan. You don't want to wake up in the future, you are 50, 60, or 70 years old, and then you realize that you didn't try. That also could make you feel a little bit sad about the situation, that I didn't try my business. I had ideas. I was young, but finally I was scared, and for some reasons I didn't do that. So you don't want also to feel this pain and this regret. And this is one of the reasons why people, they want to become entrepreneurs, to be totally independent, as we said, okay, free, and also to try to finance all the dreams that they have, okay. Another reason is a personal ambition. Personal ambition, that means you want to show to yourself, first, I think, is for yourself, that you can make it, that you can be the owner and the founder of one company, and you will feel proud of it. You know, there are a lot of, for example, founders and CEO, they open their own companies. Doesn't mean they make a lot of money. That doesn't mean that financially they can finance all their dreams, but at least they feel free and they feel happy and proud of the achievement that they have done those last years in opening and managing this company. So this is a personal ambition, which is also priceless. People, they like it. They like the fact that they made kind of an achievement. And this is something that we have to respect. And this is one of the reasons why people, they want to become entrepreneurs, to show to themselves that they have been capable of doing it. And another reason as well is to show to the family and to the friends what they are capable of doing as well. It's, you know, they want to show, for example, to the parents. You know, maybe the parents paid them the studies and or even supported them a little bit, you know, financially, or just, you know, with some nice words. And they want, at least they give education to the kid. So the kid wants to show that, you know, I'm a good kid. I have been successful. I have now some companies. I'm an entrepreneur. I have some stats. I have done something of my life. So this is the personal ambition. You want to show to the world. So with social media, is very easy, or just to show to your circle, you know, like to your family, your close friends, or even just for yourself. You want to show that you made an achievement. All right. It's not only to show off, just to feel good. And you feel good, even if you don't show to anyone, even if you are very discreet and you're not into the social media at all. For yourself, you feel good, you feel happy and proud when you did something good. Okay, so mainly the reason is for yourself, the personal ambition. Okay. Then sometimes when you are also in a company, you have been working there for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Very often you are in a kind of category in one department and you don't have the full power. And what happens very often, your capacities, your skills are not used at 100%. It's not because you don't want, it's because you cannot. You are like kind of in a cage, you know, and there's always someone, maybe your boss, maybe the owners of the company, who kind of try to control you. Because this is not your department. If you work in a financial department, well, you have no power of decision on the marketing or the management of the company, etc., etc. So, but you can be super smart. You have maybe a lot of ideas. You can be very creative, but you're not the general manager. And even if you are the general manager or the CEO, sometimes you even cannot do everything you want, because above you, you have the owners. And you know, there's a board, and you know, you don't have the power at 100%. And that's also one of the reasons why people decide to become entrepreneur, because they feel that it's a waste. It's a waste of you know, of skills that are not used. Okay, the creativity, your management skills, everything that you have, even your personality, is not used at 100%. And you are feeling finally a little bit sad about the situation, even if you have a comfortable salary, a nice title, nice job on the paper, you look happy, but actually you are kind of frustrated because you don't have the dream job that you know you wish to have. And that's one of the reasons why people, they kind of jump to a next step and want to become entrepreneur and to have their own business, so then they can freeze themselves into like a new world and take the decisions they want, and they will use the skills that they have 100%. And that's what we will see in the next video about the skills that you need to become entrepreneur. And also another point why people become entrepreneur is also because of the opportunity. Sometimes it's a reflection, it's a thinking that they have got for many years, and one day, you know, they take the decision. But sometimes it can be a little bit faster. And what would be like the day that they would take a decision is sometimes an opportunity. Maybe is a time that now the kids, they're not young anymore, and you feel that is the right time. Or maybe it's an opportunity now because you don't have kids and you feel that is the right time to do it, because in the future you will have kids and you will not have enough time to take care of a new business. Now is an opportunity because you have some money available, maybe from your family, or you can take a bank loan. Okay, you're not sure in the future if it will be possible. It's an opportunity because maybe one of your best friend wants to do a business with you, and it could be your business partner. It could be another opportunity that you see one store around the corner in your city, and it's for rent, and you feel, oh, this could be a very nice store, or it could be a very nice restaurant or cafe or whatever, and you feel that, you know, by curiosity, you go to see this place, and finally you find out that it's in your budget, and finally, you know, you kind of work your business plan based on this place, and finally you kind of decide to become entrepreneur. It's sometimes by opportunity. That also, you know, is also the other reasons that are written here, but is that altogether, it's a kind of, all those reasons are very common for many people. Some people, they will not dare to do it because they don't want to take any risk. They don't feel ready. But a lot of people, at some point, they will do this and they will take the decision to become entrepreneur. Very often, it's just a matter of time. Some people, they will wait for 5 years. Some people, they wait for 10 years, 20 years. But it's very common nowadays to start a new business. And this is worldwide. This can be in the Middle East, it can be in Europe, in Asia, in the US, in America, everywhere. So, and no matter even if after you fail, it doesn't matter, because even when you fail, you are learning. All right, you are learning, and you bounce, and maybe after that you do another business better, and etc. And actually, it's always a nice journey, and step by step you are improving yourself. This is one of the key. We will see that in the next video. To always keep learning, and also from, of course, good, but also from the bad experiences that you got. All right. So that are the reasons why people become entrepreneur. All right. So I hope it helps you to maybe to take a decision, and maybe to understand some other people who want to become entrepreneur. Maybe your staff, they want to become entrepreneur. Anyway, I hope now you have a better understanding about the reasons why people, they decide to quit the job and to start the new business. All right, I will see you in the next video for more explanation about entrepreneurship. Thank you.